Hey, John here. Here's Lick of the Day number 169. This is an Aeolian hybrid legato run. As usual, I'm gonna play it once slowly and then break it down. During the breakdown, I'm gonna share some practice advice you can apply to this thing and pretty much anything else you're practicing. And if you want the tabs, you have a link to the tabs in the description below. I'm gonna start here on the 11th fret of the high E string. Right, so this one is based on the C Aeolian scale, so that's the C natural minor scale. Just 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7. I'm playing this over a backing track by Tim. That's actually his channel name, and you have a link to the specific track in the description below as well. So if you want to try it out over the actual music, you can do that. And just check his stuff out. I really like playing over his tracks. And yeah, just check him out basically. So this thing then is mostly in one position. So it's going to be a combination of pentatonic shape, even though we don't go down that far, and this one, and we end up here as well, but pretty much in the same area of the neck, even though there's a lot of notes here. So I'm just gonna start by showing the shape, and then we can just get through this quicker. So the shape starts here at the 6th fret, and it's fairly easy. You have the same fingering on all 3 strings, all the bottom strings here. So we got 6, 8, 10 on the bottom 3 strings. Then we have 7, 8, 10 on the G string, and then we have 8, 9, 11 on the B string, and finally we have 8, 10, 11 on the E string. And again, the tabs are available if this seems confusing. And the tabs also have all the shapes written out with the intervals and also the right hand picking and where all the legato stuff goes. Right, so I'm gonna be fairly quick here and just show it in bigger chunks, and you can check out the tabs for that in more detail. So first chunk is this. So basically this Ingve sequence, and then go back to this note, and then back like that. And it's all legato except this note when I come back. So it's gonna be down, pull off, so down, legato, upstroke, pull off, and then a downstroke here. And then I hit it with the M finger going back, and the sequence going down here is it's a pentatonic sequence down to this note. So, and the way that I play this is so 1, 2, 3, 4, down, M, down, pull off, and then I repeat that. Slide down to 7 here. And then from here I go, so, but remember this note is slid into. But I hit this note again, just to get some more bite to the lick, so it's not, you know, too flimsy. And then I go, and here's where the hybrid picking really shines, because it would be really annoying to play and would be hard to keep it as fluid at a faster tempo. So just a pedal note. I'm pedaling from this 9th or the 2nd, and then just going down with the pentatonic scale. So once I hit this note, slide off, and then I'm gonna go up this faster 60-note triplet sequence, which is basically just going up in 3 groups at a time, 3 strings at a time rather. So up until that point. So I'm just going up, and the way that I pick this, you can pick this any way you want actually, right? Because you have a lot of time going between the strings. it's mostly legato. But I tend to do this with the hybrid picking anyway. So for me, it's going to be down, M, A, down, M, A, down, M, A, down, I think, and slide up here and end it. Like I said, you can get away with pretty much anything here because you have so much time due to the old hammers on the strings. But if you can see the shape as just going up 3 strings, going back 1, up 3 strings, going back 1, it's just going to be easier to learn this shape. So after this point, once we get back after, so 1, 2, 3, go back, 1, 2, 3. Then when we go back the second time, we're gonna go 4 strings. And then slide up to 13. And from here, just add this note is out of the key, but it's just a chromatic, this type of phrasing thing. So again, you're not going to hang out on this note, so you're just going to connect to this note. And that's pretty much it. And when it comes to practicing this thing, I would just go through all the different shapes and just work on this. You can either do it, exactly as the lick goes, or just continue on with the groups of 3 sequence. So. And then move that up and down the fretboard. And that's pretty much it. And, when it comes to this legato stuff, you need to focus on the timing, basically. And ironically, I think the first part is probably harder because you're more exposed when you're doing 16th notes of tak 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 tak. It's going to be more obvious if you rush or get behind the beat. So it's a really good one for your legato and hybrid picking combination. So I hope you like it, and if you have any questions, just post them below. Otherwise, hope you enjoy it, and see you in the next one.